Yeah, I play it, man. You can run the ball on them too. I ran the ball down their throat.
Something's so nice.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19. All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Fox. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
Dang, cold.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Why is Russell Wilson? Maybe not hurt. That was my third team quarterback.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need
to
do.
Oh my God!
You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
I pressed good.
They run again on first down. Cook, and very little room to maneuver. They'll get this down to about the 39. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Catch the ball.
They give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after it.
Yeah.
The throw left side complete to Hogan. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And out now come the Vikings. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Every now and then I indulge myself with looking at the game through a safety's eyes since I used to play that position as well. And Devin McCourty, the only Pro Bowler for the New England Patriots defense in 2017, he's been a constant there almost as much as one quarterback named Tom Brady. He's only missed 5 games in 8 years, and he runs the defense for the Patriots.
They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Good.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run, but I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up.
That was palpable. The sideline.
Man, there's nobody open down.
Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession. Turnover.
I know, right?
Just hang on to the ball.
I thought it was out for some time last game. Dislocated his wrist.
We just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Diggs hurt.
Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better
muscle
guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
You said I press X and catch it.
And this will not be
possession
to
catch.
the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on.
That's what I just did with Stephon Diggs. I did a possession catch.
It's a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
That's also what you do on the sideline, man. When that ball's in the half, hit it. Just get them feet down.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw, it's Brady. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Wide open receiver complete. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Brady to Hogan for a big one, 47 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
Oh, Tyree, 3rd and 31.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Shoot.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board.
He ain't Kaepernick, dude.
15-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now out comes Minnesota. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call did really well.
Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin.
Oh, never mind.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him
Carolina lost.
there and about by the nose of the football.
That's going to help my playoff chances.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, this first to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the ball for a nice 1st down.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
We're in the touchdown break.
They run it again with Cook. And 3 yards there.
Like somebody gonna get in the NFC at 8-8.
A nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
I mean, I can't leave. No more game.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender...
They're going to cheat on you, Tyree. If they do anything like they did me last game, you ain't going to win.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Open man is stealing. It's complete.
Tyree, they did a fake field goal on me, dog. I had jumped to block it, and when I got the jump, they threw a fake.
Going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. How about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of
that's how hard you run the
just
ball.
a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB.
That you talking
They haven't
about?
been able to do that, though, in the 1st half.
So that means what in halftime?
You
Adjustments
talking about
just
crazy, dude?
figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish.
Open man is Treadwell, and he's got it for the Minnesota touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
That dog, really?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
I think it's still in the tag.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look at the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feel all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate to
Oh my God.
23 yards on the play.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And going to run. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage.
What now? What'd you say?
2nd and 8 now.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play.
Oh, yeah. Dog, I'm telling you, man, they killed me last game, man. They cheated. Straight cheated.
First down, but still, you'll take runs
Bro,
like
this
that
man.
each and every time, won't you?
They stay on the ground with White.
Junior Broadcast up.
Through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Oh, okay. What's your score?
Loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
He hits White complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. He had a good amount of time to throw there, and at his level, he's going to pick you apart if you give him that time.
You have to increase your urgency. Whether you're blitzing, bringing extra pressure, or just your normal amount at him, you've got to get home, because if you don't, he picks up a first.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rex Burkhead, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Patriots get a score closer.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Thank you.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And now out comes Minnesota. He'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow.
Hey, my man, bro.
6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me.
You say his Madden, bro.
Yeah. It just said the rule was over. Oh, my man. He said the rule was overturned, but it still gave him the touchdown.
Right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in, but when it actually does.
And Thielens got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Vikings. Adam Thielen hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Patterson. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line.
17 for 17.
Julian Edelman and the rest of the offense back onto the field now.
Kill him,
They've got to be
please.
thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
I ain't going to the playoffs. Nah, they gonna be feeling like this.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, John Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. We get slap happy up here sometimes. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Brady to his hold, reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. They go play action here on first down.
Yeah, I got a minute and 30 to halftime.
We got 4 minutes to halftime.
On that one, and a New England first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Brady now on first down. Right side, caught Hogan. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Oh yeah, my quarterback been doing that, but I thought it was a glitch or something.
Brady now on first down. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brady to throw again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
She's done all of us. And that is why, you know, the others are not
throwing is Brady on third down. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a good game. And the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. This is White, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
We thank her for what she did with Dr. King. We thank her for
Brady
what
to
she
throw on 2nd down.
And
that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Who was that, Louis Farrakhan?
On this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on it, made it very tough to get the ball.
Decker darn retired, man. What y'all talking about? No, you're supposed to be on the team. Catching touchdown passes and stuff.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare.
You losing to the Lions.
Go ahead and double him.
I lost to the Bears, so I can't say that.
And try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while. Because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good.
What was your biggest loss?
And that'll make it a second down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Nigga's cheap.
Picked off by Dante.
No way he picked that ball up.
Come on, man. Let me get behind him. It don't sound right.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And he gets this
It's your score,
inside
Ray.
the 35-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even
Burn
though it's
him.
first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you worked on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they've got to make sure
9 seconds. Sure, halftime.
We'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one.
Oh, my gosh.
What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
A very solid gain of 27.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their backfield.
Over the middle complete. That's Decker. Oh, and now some space to operate.
Man, they cheating like a bug.
They'll take it into the end zone for a
Really?
touchdown. Eric Decker
Eric Decker can't be tackled.
It's ninth on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land.
I was up by 17 points in the second quarter.
He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
It's 27-27.
This game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
They cheating bad, boy. Knowing I need this win.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
I see.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They run, Cook, and he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. He'll drop to throw. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The backup, Rob Kelly, his first carry. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
Once you knock it out,
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases for the able to exploit right there.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They'll drop the throw, and he finds Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Come on, 7-1.
Sack back at the 16-yard line. Adrian Claiborne in there to bring it down for a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 early this week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a storm.
And now we caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Vikings are going to take it. Big 4th-down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
He beat me.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point by Carlson.
Bro.
Good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Chicago beat the Giants 41-10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Patterson.
Man, they're kicking field goals.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Man, they cheating. They in the backfield every play.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started.
I know.
Bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem.
Killing you, 2-6.
They get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense.
Give him 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide up and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
You ain't no point in the challenges.
5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. First down carry, it's Hill. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Look, booth review now.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So he's
in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dwayne Allen with touchdown number 7 of the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a line.
Back now in Foxborough, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded at the 8th. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now Cook, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top.
He had a bunch of yards against me, but he's scoring touchdowns against me.
10 takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They scored 59 points. And I scored 53.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. On the carry, it's Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he's got room. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Went for it.
That's a bad miss. No
Missed the field goal.
Especially when there, as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brady going to throw it. Allen's got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That's great big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. That throw by Brady, incomplete. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, it definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those down quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's Wyatt. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became
fumble, what?
Trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And now out comes
all right, let's go get a game-winning touchdown.
Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it.
Dang, scored too quick.
Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 68 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Brady. Now he'll dump it complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Right, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him in this space.
And he'll be taken
Man,
down.
nigga shouldn't have caught that
Gets
ball.
into enemy territory. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Back to throw. It's grabbed.
Oh, I can't jump for the ball.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He'll look to throw. Now he'll throw it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they
Goes
take
right
it
down.
here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. Gostkowski with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it.
Oh my
This is
God.
taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And Charles, it's hard to believe he's thrown touchdown pass after touchdown pass, and they're still losing this game.
That really doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the way he's played. I mean, just watching what he has done in this game, as you see him going through his reads, in the progression, finding open targets, long, short, medium. It has not mattered today. He has been fabulous.
Individually, he has been fantastic indeed. Now back to throw. Right side catch. This is Gates. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he's going to get
Dang, man.
35-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Huh?
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And some room to roam now. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatline. Level everything he does.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Who said they ain't got scored?
Game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Who that? D about to go to bed?
I gotta work in the morning.
Oh.
What time we playing tomorrow?
It don't matter. What time you get off?
Carlson
We
on
get
for
off
the
at
PAT.
5.
Alright, man, I missed that. Just let me know. It don't matter. Just send the text when you're ready.
Extra point hits the left and right, but goes through anyway. And it would appear
we play each other next.
They're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again.
Do not let them score.
Gotta hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the
Patriots,
shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And
thank you.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Again, it's Cook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. I was by the stove. Big inside this cases one. Do me dirty, I'ma find you lay out on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Call my brother on the phone. He said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see in that. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. I let it load the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam on the flats. I got it in the back. Ladies, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a cave back.
Terry, you got the Falcons next, don't you?
I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. I can stay back. I got the block and they screaming, they know what bank said. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tank said. I got the live in the mansion, they know what.
Brother, not. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have 4 games left after my play after Florida. How many games we played tonight? 2? Just 2? Well, y'all might play 3. I can't play my next game until I guess after 5 o'clock whenever D get ready. Oh, Green Bay and the Falcons play. So Falcons probably gonna lose. Or if I ain't gonna be mad if the Falcons win, because that means Green Bay lost. Man, they got the Bears, the Jets, and the Lions after that. So if they don't lose against the Falcons, they gonna win the division. You say Aaron Rodgers? Yeah. Oh yeah? Well, Tom Brady threw for 506, 4 touchdowns, and had a quarterback rating of 140.4. Completed 78% of his passes. Yeah, it will. So what now? Yeah, it's all good. Who in first and second? Who? North Julian. Oh.
So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Breathe the dud, breathe, had to breathe the lane. Breeze, camera phone. Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and growed up, guess I'm homegrown. Well known, that is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came off froze. Ice, ice. I put my heart inside it, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside it, and only God knows. God knows. Yeah, the Phoenix, but that baby wipe the snow. I wipe the snow. What's a liquid till they explode? Superstars out, brand new cars. We by the bar now, swaying doors now. Now smash, shots and goals, rock the shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, for the team, now she don't ski, splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, the leader. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground, man, the leader. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. All set, break with stars out, break. Before the house, get deported out. Got for a shot, Marvin the Martian. I'ma put your brain up an auction. Proceed with caution. Skeleton AP is frosted. I sit back and read the offense. Was it did it the Foxes? Chanel bag is ostrich. Stay down, come up in the process. Private jet, this ain't diamond mill, yeah. I'ma keep it on welfare. The pink stone real, bling bling loud, yeah.
If the playoffs was to start right now, I would have to play the Packers in Green Bay. They cheat themselves. Yeah, look like you gonna wrap it up, man. How many passing yards you got, Junior? Almost 4,000 yards. I ain't even hit 3,000 yards passing yet.
Guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't complete. Today's practice has got to be.
You know, go right at him. Know he gonna get burnt.
Hey man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it? I can't wait to see what you're gonna do on Sunday. Good job.
Good. Good. I need them to lose, maybe lose one more game. They got what on over there? No.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what we've been talking about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Okay, I'm back to school. This is open campus. This is, I should slap it open-handed. Tough life, I told her mama she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin, I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender, Chris Jenner, I promote the family. Kardashian, see the Benzo, she like, oh, it's happening. Think she called me, cause she never knew her daddy. And my dog black, Rhythm Nation Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, what's underground, what's underground. Front and ride with the mob, why should I charge me, myself, and I? Play the odds, and yes, man, it's just a bobblehead doll, holler them all. Strutting like Pac out the cord, hop out the Porsche. Shake that, got that menu, the a la carte. Boy, I had to make my point about this wave, watch for the sharks bounce. I gave it up and talking Cuban links. Tell her ain't no weak link in my Cuban link. Only like my age. We was gangin' since the platinum Fubu days. I got dreams of being over, I should move it.
Turn, you can't score with 2 points, dog.
Okay, my diamonds dancing, I could Lisa Ray. Life is hard, but it's easy being truthful, baby.
Can't put no points on the board, Tyree.
This is like I got
You said you can't put with 2 points on the board?
30-0.